Notice the recording.
The other tables, if you guys want to talk to them.
Yes, because we really want to talk to them.
You guys really only know like half of them, to be honest, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, your guys' roleplay. You guys might think of a reason. I don't know. Why does that guy carry such a huge rifle? I don't know. Why does Darren always look so fucking evil? I don't know.
Because he's fucking evil. That one's pretty easy.
Here's the thing. You guys have, in this campaign, you guys have never heard what Darren's field of expertise is. You guys don't know he's a heretic.
You sure?
You guys just know he's a part of R&D. So you guys don't know.
Yeah.
He deals with mirrors, but there's nothing evil about that.
The only thing Corey has had mentioned is that when he asked about his tattoos, someone pointed to Darren and said, check with him, maybe.
Probably Abigail.
Yeah, that was probably Abigail.
But yeah, you guys don't know Darren's a heretic.
Oh,
like,
fun.
The most Abigail ever says about it is that he has a very specific field of expertise. And that you know that he's affiliated to some degree with Darcy and Oris. That's it. So as of right now, Darren's just a dude that's a bit weird. And for whatever reason has his own little area of R&D all to himself. That's it.
Yeah, that's definitely just not intimidating at all for some reason.
I mean, Anastasia has her own fucking, like, loft space.
Yeah, but this is, like, it sits out from the rest, kind of feel.
It's just a wooden structure, and has, like, books and everything. It's pretty cozy. He also doesn't like you. Which doesn't make, but that doesn't make him evil.
Yeah, it also makes it hard to talk to someone that doesn't like you initially from existing.
Oh, just get some drink in you and off you go.
He doesn't like you for existing. He doesn't like you because you're in his space.
So for existing.
And you guys are in his space right now. So you're good. But yeah. Anything else you guys want to ask? I know O says he does, but it's allowed for him right now. So it's a shame. Yeah, so Ruan, you're talking to Lexari and Tharbium, wondering along similar lines like where they're from. Their stories, like, either they're bad storytellers, they just don't believe they have much of a story, something. They're very cut and dry. Like, compared to the story spinning of Acer, the genuine humility of Emil and Katya. For Tharbium and Lexari, like, it's really cut and dry. Like, you guys can overhear it. Like, Tharbium's like, here, I gotta say, boy. Boy. Yeah. Tharbium, he come from a Nevus tribe. So forth. One of the, assimilated. It was okay, but I was younger. I wanted more. Fame, glory, wealth. Looks a bit more downcast. Gratification. Welcome. I was an expeditionary before the second wave. I did expeditions bringing Sopholians north to the Farcast Peninsula and sometimes even all the way to the Wanderer's Weald. But on one trek I found that. And he points to the brooch. I found it. And I hung on to it. And it made me who I am today. And I hope it will do the same for you. That it brings you, not controllingly, but guidingly, brings you nobility. You guys get the feeling Tharbium might, if you get him drunk enough, he might actually wax poetically. Maybe.
Yes, please. Yes, yes.
Very philosophical, drunk.
Yes.
Oh.
It just becomes
Indeed.
Socrates.
I shall tell you the meaning of life.
Yeah, Ruan kind of just looks down at the brooch. Maybe it found you then.
He smiles. Maybe. But now, it asks for you, and I believe in it. It was simple for me at first. Inclinations, waves of feeling, pride, or disappointment. Dreams of noble calling.
But then it grew to more. A faint voice, a blurry figure, a mentor in my dreams. After time, I was no longer the selfish child I was before. No. I swore an oath to be better. And here I am trying to live it.
Like Sarah's just nodding along with all this. It's like, yep, sounds right. Yep, sounds right. Yep. You can tell Sarah has heard this before, which isn't that surprising. I know he tried for like more than a decade.
Korik gets kind of like a wry smile. When I was just after I was found, I had a similar journey as you did. I was overly eager. And one of the first lessons that was driven home, and I tapped my chest over my heart. Without this as a compass, a sword can become too heavy for any conscience. And if you wield your sword without this, it's a path to ruin.
A noble calling. To be true to oneself. May you have it tempered. Make yourself steady.
Again, like Sarah's just nodding along with all this. She's like, you think she's heard him wax philosophically and poetically before. She's not new to this. I just realized, like, Sarah's like the stoner friend that has literally seen every type of, like, drug or drunk. And she's like, yeah, man, I get it. He looks at you, Ruin.
You will be in capable, safe hands. I know this.
You guys turn the storytelling spotlight to Lexuri. Hers is super simple. She's literally, I was born in a Nevros tribe. I lived with my Nevros tribe. We traveled many, many places, learning. Eventually, we assimilated. And when I heard that this new land was looking for, she thinks I had the best way to phrase it, experts on nature and how to commune with it, I couldn't resist. That's all. That's literally
Inside check. That feels like there's not. That's not where that ends for some reason.
Roll inside.
I'm gonna get a 2. Nope, 9.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's 450% better. Yeah, she seems genuine.
One question, quickly. Did you ever mention how you got those star stones?
Oh, these star stones are a gift from my tribe when I left.
Do you know where they got them from? I'm just curious because they're quite hard to get a hold of, aren't they?
The more you say you're just curious, the less likely they are to believe that you're just curious.
I am just curious.
It's okay. I'm afraid I don't know, though. They're just... She thinks I gotta say this. I was going to be an Alas for my tribe in due time, but when we assimilated, that all sort of... Well,
Assimilated?
we lost the need.
Mm-hmm.
My mentor, my tribe's Alas, she gave me these as a parting gift. I don't know where they came from, but I simply know that every Alas of my tribe has had them for as long as anyone can remember.
Oh. Is there
So
a specific purpose for them besides what you did earlier?
Well, I obviously use them for my powers, as well as, I suppose you can call it augury, divination, things like that.
Again, thank you for that. I'm appreciative.
Any friend of Thabrium's is a friend of mine. Even the criminal. Acer, like, he's like rolling his, like, lean back, just listening, and then he like stops rolling his coin. He's like, he wasn't expecting that. He's like, thank you.
You know, I had a similar experience when I left Enevro's tribe. They gave me stones as well.
Oh no!
Oh,
Did they give them
no!
to you at high velocity?
Very accurately, too.
Oh my god,
I-
no!
Good for you, Chief.
Rehan, no!
If we're back in the mainland, I would like to know what this tribe was. I would have a lot of wise words with them.
Maybe return the stones.
Among other things, yeah.
Regardless, you're here now, and as our new friend Katya remarks, family. You can decide who's in your family and what that entails. Katya just holds up her mug, like, halfway at that.
Ritzy just goes into like the far off, thinking about that.
Whoa, man.
All right. Any of you bastards drunk enough to get inked?
Not tonight.
Not yet on trade.
maybe
Get
Rehan
what?
at this point.
Varric thinks on it. Would it be wise to get inked before going into a bunch of seawater?
Actually, yeah.
No, it would be a
Probably
terrible
not.
idea, which is why I'm asking.
I'll hold off until
Was
we're
it
back. from
like
the
a
mission.
test situation, or because you just want us to
Yeah.
suffer?
And what would I even get, you know? Like... I need at
Just
least
the
a
name of your
week's-
ex, but cross it out.
Or just like a love heart with like
Yeah.
mom as a banner or something.
Name
Ruhan
of
sort of
your
like
X and cross it out. Acer, you hear that? He like stops rolling his coin.
Oh god,
Stops
you're
rolling
awful!
coin maliciously. Ha ha.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Asa. You're welcome. I'm gonna get another drink. He stands up and goes to the dumbwaiter.
Oh, there we go. He might be drunk enough to get the tattoo early later on.
There you
I
go.
can talk. It's fine. Oh, this drink is good, guys.
By the way, Abigail, since you're not completely enamored with your book right now,
Yes.
tell me if I'm wrong. Earlier, when we were talking to, I think it was actually Bella at the time, we were mentioning our names, and like for half a second, when I said my name, you seemed like you wanted to say something, but we were distracted.
She like has like an entirely passive look to her face. I'm trying to remember what was happening at the time.
I was mentioning something about
Ah.
like not liking plants or something.
Ah, yes, I found it incredibly ironic
Oh, the name.
that you don't like plants and yet your name is Rose,
Hmm.
which supposedly is what my last name means. Supposedly, in what was it? What was it, love? Grifolian. Yes, that.
Wow, that's a weird coincidence.
I still find that weird that
Very
you have a
good.
last name in Grifolian dialect, yet you don't know what it. Shut up. All right, shutting up. Drink.
Is it like a family name situation, or?
It's my family's name, yes.
Hmm.
But nonetheless, our conversation is not about my last name and its origin. It's about your irony. Must you detest nature so much? I'm sure a number of people at this table, she says, look at like, sorry, would have disagreement with that.
I mean, sure they can. I just
Why-
have. Hmm.
Why do you detest it?
I have a bad history with magic in that region, let's say.
Oh.
Also, I prefer to see cityscapes rather than foresty things.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to be hating your current occupation then.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I
that's
love
also
it
kind
because
of
I usually
ironic,
get to go
isn't it?
through them. I can work through like a forest and things because I know what happens at the end, or what we're attempting to at least.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
He says like I the Slayer iconography on you. Bear like checks his watch because you guys have been here a long time.
Yeah, like a minute.
He like looks over his shoulder at. I'm gonna call him the old friends club over there.
To the old friends club. And Jesse.
Yeah. And Jesse, who's like the friend's girlfriend that you bring in. It's like, hey guys, trying to be. Oh my god, Jesse has to live through such awkwardness. And
Right.
She has to just sort of sit there and just sort of nod without everyone saying or not saying.
Because they all know exactly what they're saying.
Literally,
It's like,
none of them are talkative though, except Anastasia and Kaylin, maybe. Darren's not talkative. Davis isn't talkative. Ian isn't really capable of that, and Lena's not talkative. Man, that's really weird. Think about it. You ever do any swamp fighting, Rose? Because we might have to put some more aquatic-based combat techniques to use tomorrow.
Oh, once in a while.
50-50, love. 50-50. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking prepare for the worst option then. Drinks.
I'm gonna hope for the worst option. I'm getting immensely bored and really want to find something.
Yeah.
That's just the nerves talking or something.
Most people say it's the
How
bloodlust, but
far
sure.
away
nerves.
is it until daybreak when we have to leave?
Looks at
Like,
person with
Derek, like,
watch.
thinks, like, he looks at the watch. Let's see, it's, what, 11 o'clock right now, before daybreak. Daybreak happens at 6 a.m. So, yeah,
11, that's
7 hours.
7, thank you.
Unincluding time for us to walk back, by the way.
Oh, fun. That's like, what, 5 hours maybe then?
We don't live that far.
Is it? Wait,
I'd probably give like 45 minutes.
okay. I was also thinking time to get up as well. Alas.
Well then, no hope for you there.
Yeah. It's fine, I meditate, I only need 4 hours.
Cheater.
Ah, yes, the Elven Splendor.
Yes, which I've just remembered, yes.
Like, and Aquatic Elves are like that too, so you'll be in a society where you're the normal one.
Yay!
Haha, look at all you fucking air people.
Exactly.
But yeah, Barrett does like remark like, now that you mention it, close the pocket watch. We probably should get going. And to be honest, he looks at Ruhan. Maybe ask Jesse for those hangover cures.
Who is since
Yeah.
curled up on the ground, and just dozing off.
Yeah,
think we should have a
Bagsy
bucket
not
now.
It's like
carrying
a comfy
that.
cow. I'm gonna look up on GIF comfy cow. And see what
But
Okay,
yeah,
there's literally no cows in any of these, just like
That's a
comfortable
bullshit.
cats.
I
I see James from Cow Chop.
Hey.
I can't read what the text says, so I'm gonna click it just to find out what it says.
Oh, we've got Sleepy
Is
Cow
that
though.
one more-
Oh my god, we got the
Is
exact
that
same
the
thing.
same one. Wow.
That's wild.
Yes.
I think it was like the
Yes.
first
Look
one.
at the
Yeah,
blue.
She
The
knew.
James thing on the top makes it even because he's looking down at it. He's like, is that one more comfy? And then he's like at 2 different cows. Anyways,
there we go.
But
Perfect.
so out of the game again. I don't want to spend an entire session today at the bar, as interesting as it is.
Too late.
Too late. We still have a couple hours left. Well, for you, I guess.
One.
Yeah. But any other last
Ooh.
parting remarks to Tharbium, Lexuri, Acer, Emil, Katya, other than have a good night?
Remember to actually sleep to Mr. About to pass out.
We should.
Emil.
We should do this again soon.
Once again, I'm not waking him up.
Surprisingly less chaotic than I thought it was gonna be.
Tell you what, when you guys get back, hit me up, and then I can start working on contacting everyone, huh? Do it again. It's been a while since I've actually sat down and just had a drink with friends, when I think about it. Careful, Acer. Makes it sound like you're fond of us. Acer doesn't
Oh,
look-
nerd.
He's not sure like how he should take that. Is this like some ribbing as to like romantic intentions like with Bella? Is it making it sound like I'm soft? Like he's not really sure how to take this insult, quote unquote. You're welcome.
Nice
You
one.
really don't just like talk to people to just talk to people at times, do you?
No. Well then, all of you, shall we be off?
Off and away.
Nods.
Yep. Let's go.
Grabs a
Which means you'll all be
bucket.
dropping me back off in my abode as well.
Yeah.
And like we got a fucking choice for that.
It's like down the street.
Someone gave
or
that
something.
cow a blanket and a pillow. Damn right, that cow deserves it. Look at him.
Look at the boy.
Oh, I can't spell.
Nom, nom.
Yeah,
I thought you did that on
it's-
purpose,
I
honestly.
I got the intention
Just a
behind
bit.
it, Chris. It's fine.
Thank you.
So, yeah, you guys depart the Wayfarer's Fork. You guys say goodbye to Peter. Never got to give him a drink, but he says, "Hey, next time I'm always in town, always around. You know, just hit me up." You guys get
I'll
to
find you.
meet Irene, who just does like a deferential, like low head bow, like goodbye. You guys already know him,
Thanks.
but Peter introduces him like for a quick second. He's a name with a face in your mind, with nothing else. You guys go drop off Abigail back at her and Costello's shop. Well, it's more just Costello's shop now I think about it. She bids you all good night, and she'll be seeing you before the crack of dawn.
So like 5 hours, maybe.
6. 6 for me, less for you.
Mm.
Good night. She goes inside.
Deuces.
You guys can see that Costello, similar to last night, he's working something well into the night, burning the midnight oil, so to speak.
Does he ever sleep?
He does, I think. I'll keep tabs on his sleep schedule. Come on.
Mm.
Okay, I'll keep tabs on
What the
ours and how little of it we're gonna get.
What?
That's a. Yo, what the?
It has 3 horns.
Is
It
that
has
a,
three
is
fucking
that a
horns.
mutation or is that like a part of that? I'm trying to see the other one.
I think
No, the other
it's
ones
a
don't
mutation.
have any, I don't think.
Yeah, it's just a mutation then.
Oh god, that is a really fucked up unicorn. No, that's like if a unicorn and a cow got together. This would be like the result.
Or
That technically would be a tricorn.
Yeah, you're right. She's right.
triple the horn.
Alright. You guys go back to Varric and Lena's.